Hello, everybody. My name is Ricardo Cabrera, and I am the Operations Manager for the Latino Chamber of Commerce of Boulder County. And today we have as our guest, Alexis Goodyear. She is the Program Manager of the Young Leaders Academy, a new program from Boulder County. So Alexis, welcome. Would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Ricardo. I am originally from Chicago, Illinois. I did a lot of work with the Chicago Park District, working in underserved communities, providing opportunities for recreation and physical activity, and was a park supervisor for the last few years before I relocated to Colorado. I've been here for about 6 years and was recently working with the City of Boulder Parks and Recreation as a youth and family supervisor, specifically working with the Youth Service Initiative, which was a program designed for serving underserved communities within the City of Boulder. So there was a lot of grant writing that I collaborated with through the Health Equity Fund, through the Colorado Health Foundation. And now I am working with Boulder County, as Ricardo mentioned, about to pilot a very new and exciting program. And I've been with the county for just a little over a month.
Wow, well, you've been all over the place from Chicago to Colorado. There's got to be a song in there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Good, excellent. Well, thank you for coming. And let me start with the first question. What is the Young Leaders Academy program? What's it all about?
Yeah, so the Young Leaders Academy is a new pilot program that has been grant funded through the CARES Act. And so we have a current funding from January through the year end of December this year. We're working in partnerships with our community action programs. And our main goal is to cultivate future leaders, specifically that identify as people that are a person of Black, Indigenous, or person of color, which is BIPOC. They have to be within the age range of 16 to 24 years old. And we're looking to serve a class of 40 young adults by the year end through 2 different cohort-based programs. So we're looking to have one start in March and then have it conclude towards the end of the summer. And then we're looking to have another cohort begin in June and wrap up at the end of the school year. And so the cohort-based program that will be beginning in March will start with an orientation week. What's really special about this program is there's a financial allowance that each participant is going to be able to attain, in which I will manage through one-on-one coaching. Based on that financial support, we will be able to line up 3 different tracks in which, through our one-on-one coaching, we would identify which one would suit each participant best. And so after the first week of orientation, we would then go into a 6-week leadership empowerment series in which we would intertwine several workshops within this series that are focused around leadership, finance and budgeting, career path, and identifying where it is that you want to further your education and your career. And based on those 3 tracks, based on those workshops, then after the completion of the 6 weeks, each participant would receive a stipend of $500. And so with that $500, we would use resources from the budgeting workshops to map that out as a tool. And essentially, they would attain a portfolio that they could walk away with, an updated resume, a LinkedIn profile that is either newly created or updated, a networking system to be able to have tools and resources to further their education and career. And so each of the tracks that I mentioned are very specific. So if there's any students that are looking to attain their high school diploma, high school equivalency diploma, excuse me, there's a work-based learning track, which is paid hands-on internships, apprenticeships, or any on-the-job training. So essentially training to hire. And then occupational skills training. So if there's a participant interested in acquiring a marketable training certification or the completion of a degree, we would definitely want to be able to support them and we can do that financially. So if there's books, if there's uniforms, there's registration fees, testing fees, applications for college applications to get into school, we would be able to help support those finance areas. And so at the conclusion of the 6-week empowerment series, each participant would work with myself one-on-one to identify which track is best suited for them. And then with Boulder County Workforce, myself, other businesses and partners that want to be a part of this opportunity and provide these unique experiences for the young adults, we would then work together to find placement for them. So for this March class, we would look to have them placed by May, June, so summertime, end of school year job. And then the June cohort to get placed at the end of July, August for the beginning of the school year session. And so once that 6 months is complete, then they would receive a certification for in graduating the Young Leaders Academy. And in support after that, we actually have a young adult program that is different program area based as far as their scheduling. And so they are an ongoing intake program. And so you can enter that program at any time if you're the ages of 16 to 24 years old, and in support of anything within the workforce or attaining your high school equivalency diploma. And so they would be able to then fall into that program to get an additional up to 2 years of supported services in supporting them, furthering their education, and attaining their careers through their career paths.
Wow. Well, I don't have any more questions. No, that was awesome. You covered everything from A to Z. It sounds like a great program. So you're going to take somebody and teach them all the skills that they need, not only to, from doing your resume, your digital profile, any skills you may need, like interviewing, I'm supposing interviewing, and even help them with money so they can complete their applications or whatever they need for actually getting into the workforce. You mentioned you have 2 different programs. I think you mentioned 2 programs: the young leaders and young adults. Yes, thank you. So 2 separate programs.
Right. So I'm YLA, and then there's YA. So they're the
But you guys are better, I think. Anyway, no, that's good to know, because you mentioned both, and I just wanted to make sure that it's 2 opportunities for a different individual. So if somebody wants to apply, where do you apply? How do you get involved into this program to become a part of the young adults program?
Yes, right now we have our website actually that's up with the Young Leaders Academy through Boulder County, so that you can get our information there. Right now we are just finalizing our actual online application form, and so as of right now I'm the direct point of contact, and sort of that's how we've been collecting information as this program's very brand new. I'll be taking in applications ongoing until we build another 20 participants that are interested to begin the June cohort. And hopefully with future funding and grant opportunities, we're really looking to sustain this program for many years to come.
Cool. So just so you know, I'm going to put all your information down here in the description of this video. So you guys can just open that up and you'll find the website, a phone number, maybe an email address, and a short description of this program. So it's all on the Boulder County website. So tell me one other thing. So is it free? I'm supposing this is a free program. Is that correct?
Yes, it's 100% free. As I mentioned, only 50% of the cohort have to identify as low income. And so, yeah.
Okay, very nice. And let's see, what else am I not asking you? You guys have this program in English and in Spanish, or is it all in English?
No, everything right now is going to be both in English and Spanish. Mi familia is in Mexico, and so I'm fluently bilingual in Spanish and able to communicate with parents, community members, things of that nature.
Excellent, excellent. Well, let's see. So just quickly to finish. So what is the what is your hope? I mean, where are you trying to address an impact? This is a COVID funded program, so I'm sure there's specific items that they're requesting and that you have in mind.
Yeah, and so I think what the big picture and the overall goal is, especially through this pandemic, is being able to support this particular demographic of young adults that have been really challenged through this particular time, that have pretty much fallen through the cracks or have been, just discouraged and, just disengaged with motivation towards furthering their career or attaining, a certification, or getting back into the workplace. So I think it's a really good opportunity not only to foster these young adults with these amazing resources and opportunities, but to be able to see how we can create and sustain our communities in the bigger picture. And so how, would a young adult, once they complete the program and then end up maybe working at a hair salon after they completed their trade degree, well, maybe it's a bigger picture than that. And it's them owning their own salon and contributing to our local community, and being a small business owner. And so it's really about thinking big and having the audacity to dream big, and having us trusting young adults to be able to open those doors, to provide those experiences and opportunities, to build a really strong cohort. And so I see a future, alumni club, fellowship club, something of that nature that would continue to also support these young adults as they become young professionals. I didn't really have a lot of support between the ages of sort of entry level and middle management, and sort of had to work my way up there. I think I applied 8 times for my supervisor job and went through 8 interviews to finally get it. But, just the perseverance and the resiliency and things of that nature, I think are going to be something that we'll be able to hopefully open up the doors into a young professional network, that when they're 25 to maybe 35, then here's, this other network that is going to be sustained from these graduating alumni.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. And it sounds like a great program. And, if you are 16 to 24, or, somebody that may be, want to participate or is interested, go and visit the website and register and talk to Alexis. And with that, I think we've covered most everything. So thank you, Alexis, for your time and for your information. And before we go, I have one surprise question for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite word?
Ooh. My favorite word. I've never thought of that before. I don't know. I'm like stuck.
It's
My
just
favorite
one
word, I'll go with Chicago for now.
Chicago, sweet home Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Alexis. You're awesome. And until next time.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure meeting you. And thank you for everything that you and your chamber are doing and providing to our fellow Latinos.
Yes.